Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. Welcome to your reading for August 15th through the 21st. Just a little heads up, I did an overall energy reading, and it is available on YouTube at this time. Wow. So we're going to take a look at the moon as it moves through the week, and then we're going to do a 9-card spread and really get into the energy this week, because we have today, as I'm recording this is the 8-8 gateway. So this gateway is still open all the way through the 22nd. And so the 15th, when you get to view this video, will come out on the 10th. And on the 11th is the full moon in Aquarius, and so you're going to be in that energy as you're watching it, and you can use this reading to help you to really focus that energy. And the week of the 15th through the 21st has some amazing energy coming in, and so how to best utilize that. So we start off with the moon in Aries as we begin the week. Wow, you guys have so many cards coming out, and this is about compassion and pleasure. Using Monday and Tuesday to really work with the energy of compassion and pleasure. So what brings you joy? What brings you happiness? And having compassion for yourself. I want to say for yourself. So compassion is, I didn't get everything right, and that's okay. And when you learn how to be compassionate with yourself, you learn how to be compassionate with others. The moon's going to move into Taurus, and it's going to be trining Mercury, your ruling sign. It's hanging out in your sign right now, and it says here to spread your seeds and awaken your magic, and to go within to do this. And so it's almost as though take the time to pull your energy in a little bit to create a strategy. There's really good strategy energy coming up, and so create the strategy. And then take the action, right? That full moon that we had on the 11th is going to really encourage you to take the action. You have, for the moon in Gemini, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you have the Falcon and the Eagle. These are both about being very keenly perceptive, seeing things. They're both predators with great eyesight. Use your perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. You are learning all the aspects of spiritual connection and reaching new heights. And so I think it's a time of maybe taking a look at things from a different perspective to see where it leads you. You have the King of Scrolls here for the key of the situation. So that's like the King of Swords. Has a very fertile rabbit here. So the rabbit always makes me think of Virgo because of the Queen of Pentacles energy that you carry. So it's very much a very fertile ability to create. This rabbit is getting ready to, it's like on your mark, it's that go energy. And so it's almost as though using Mercury in your sign to help you to analyze through a situation through the research is going to allow you to figure out what your next best step is. See the rabbit down here? See, it's all hunched up and ready to race off. And so not Knight of Pentacles, which is also sometimes related with your sign. This is more of the scattering your seeds to the winds, the cattails here to awaken your magic. So what is it that you really want to create moving forward? Okay, so 8 of mirrors in the energy of where you've been focusing your attention. What are you walking away from? And when it's the mirrors like it is in this deck, it feels like the negative reflections. So, oh, perfect for Virgo. I get this. All right, yeah. Okay. So when we talk to people, we think they're going to mirror back to us what we're thinking about ourselves. So when you're really hard on yourself, you get that mirrored back to you. People are highly critical of you. If, however, you can learn to be more compassionate with yourself and find the joy in just being on the journey and not expecting yourself to be perfect at everything, then other people around you will relax their judgment. And if they don't, you walk away from them, because then they no longer resonate with you. When you start being compassionate with yourself, you no longer are accepting of other people who are rigid, kind of like a King of Swords can be, rigid and judgmental. You learn to walk away from that. With that in your heart space, I really want to encourage you to step away from the negative things that you say about yourself that you probably, this internal dialogue that a lot of times gets implanted during our childhood. Wow, you got some great cards. Yeah, during your childhood, here we go. In the area of the big challenge, the 6 of mirrors. And so things that you learned, that you heard, that the way you were treated as a child, it comes back to you, and it makes it very difficult for you to, oh, wow, I love your cards. Let's get an outcome card, please, 4-2. Overall energy here. Ooh. the 10 of spirals. The 10 of spirals is like the 10 of wands. It is a centaur. So he's at a crossroads. He's carrying a large burden. The centaur, though, has a lot of wisdom and knowledge. And I almost feel like the 10 of wands is the wisdom and knowledge that you've gained. And you're at a crossroads, and it's going to allow you to make a choice. You know, so here in this be still and go within, reach into the knowledge and wisdom within. And again, here in the heart space, this King of Swords, this discerning energy of the poet. This is reaching in and going in within to pull up your pearls of wisdom, the knowledge that you have gained to help you to create the way forward, to see which way you're going and moving forward as you set off on a journey, and you are setting off on a journey. So what did I say about the Knight of Pentacles? He's showing up here and how you transform your situation. So this Knight of Pentacles is called the Illusionist, the Knight of Stones. He's not riding a horse, but he's standing there trying to create magic, and I don't know if you can see it, but there is this little dove of peace. Go within. When you go within and you find the stillness and the peace within, then you know the way forward. You know which way to go. You know which direction to go in, because everything you need to know is in you. Everything you need to know is in you, and you have a lot of options. We have the 7 of Mirrors here, sitting in the area of what's been kind of draining your energy in the heart space, and it's almost as though so many options, but almost the reflection of what other people want you to do or offering you, or you've got these options, and it's been kind of draining your energy trying to decide which one to choose. Oh my God, this is so cool. We're going to do a little math here, guys. So this has been draining your energy. The challenge is the 6 of Mirrors, releasing and letting go of the ideas that have been in your life for a very long time. This is the energy of going back to when you were a childhood, the things that you hear, the reflections of other people. But what are you going to focus on? We have an Ace. So when you take away the 6 of Mirrors, right, the 6 things from the 7 of Mirrors that don't reflect who you are and where you want to go, you end up with this Ace of Mirrors that is verdant and flowing, and it's in flow with spirit. And so that is where all this abundance will pull forward. Awaken your magic. What of all of these 7 opportunities, these 7 thoughts, these 7 feelings, which one is truly you? And so going within, the poet, asking yourself, who am I? Who am I really? And being willing to really dive into who you are as at a soul level, and focusing on that, because the action to take is the Star card. The action to take is the Star card. Focusing on what it is that's really important to you. The next thing to do after that is going to be this alignment process. Here we have Hermie, the hunter. It's the Chariot. So he's using his intuition to move things forward, to create the magic. And so the Chariot is about aligning your actions with your desires, your subconscious with your conscious, the thing that you really want, this hope, this goal, this desire, this dream that you have going on. I'm going to move this down so you can see the cards. Oh, too far. Hold on. All right. So aligning yourself with your purpose so that you can actually see which way you want to go, and making choices from the heart space that are in alignment with your dreams, your goals, what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. So here we have the Knight of Spirals. This is action. The Knight of Wands. But he is very unique. Okay, he looks a little beat up, right? He's got the patched eye, but he's looking confident. He's got a spyglass to look to the future. He's got his sword of truth, also his form of defense, but it's not in a defensive posture, but it's at the ready. And on his shoulder, he has a parrot. And the parrot is talking to him. This parrot really looks a lot to me like the card in here of the Phoenix. And this is what I'm picking up from it right now. A lot of times with the parrot, I get other people talking to you and what they're saying, and it might not be positive, but I feel like this is spirit talking to you about what have you learned, the knowledge and the wisdom, what do you want to take forward? And so we go from the 10 to the Knight, taking this wisdom and knowing which way you want to move forward, and the Acrobat, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Stones. And this is leaping forward. with all that beautiful green and growth. As you focus on what it is that brings you peace, I think then you know you rise from the ashes and you know which direction to go. When you allow yourself to come into an alignment with your hopes, your goals, your dreams, your wishes this month, and with this big portal open here of this Lionsgate, which goes through until the 22nd, so all the way through the rest of Leo season. So this week, you don't really have anything blocking or stopping you from getting there. And Mercury also rules Gemini, and Mars is getting ready to move there on the 20th of this week. And when Mars gets into Gemini, this energy is very supportive for you. This is energy that will allow you to make choices and decisions. Generally speaking, Mars will spend 7 weeks in a sign. It's going to spend 7 months. It's going to retrograde back and forth. There's going to be a time to reassess and reevaluate and redetermine what you're going to do. So there might also be this leaping back and forth to choose a better path at times. Don't let that make you feel bad. Missteps, mistakes, all those really are learning and growing experiences that adds to the wisdom that you carry. If you don't carry it as a burden, don't carry it as a burden on your back. Don't let it make you feel bad about yourself, but instead go, oh, look what I learned. That's knowledge and wisdom. I could put that in my book. It will help me with my decision-making process going forward. I'm learning, I'm growing. I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm going to be compassionate with myself. I'm going to follow the path that brings the joy and the pleasure. I'm going to change the way I look at things. And I'm not going to think that I have to be perfect, because if I'm perfect, I'm not learning and I'm not growing. I want you to notice that you're going from the night back to the page. The night back to the page. This is back to the innocence. This is back to the being open to new experiences, being willing to learn and grow in leaps and bounds in maybe a different way than you've ever done before, or in a different topic. So this could be in any arena of your life. It could be in relationships. It could be a new job opportunity. It could be a new career move. It could be literally moving to a new place. But whatever it is, you are going to this week have the opportunity to release and let go of what other people think you should do. Take your energy within. Look through the stuff that you've learned, the lessons and the guidance, and make a decision that really resonates in the heart space, and put yourself in alignment with that. And then you move forward with leaps and bounds, and you can really grow something amazing here. So looks positive, no other way to look at this, especially not when Star card is your action. Focus on what it is that is the big dream. All right, I am on Facebook every day. I go over the daily energy, so you can check that out. I do the premiere of the weekly video on Sundays at 7:30. So if you want to catch the overview for next week, that'll be coming out. That'll be the 15th through the 20th. So it'll be a nice refresher for you of what's ahead. I hope to see you there at 7:30 Eastern Daylight Time, US. And I'm on Facebook. I think I mentioned that. So I guess that covers everything. If you have not checked out this week's video, the week of the 14th, the 8th through the 14th, I'm going to link it here, because when you're viewing this, you're in the middle of that and has a lot of stuff about the full moon. All right, you guys take good care, and I'll talk to you soon.